Think about to settle down. What a time to be alive, man.
Please don't put that on.
Sorry, it's there. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. Back with the nasal boy and the non-nasal boy out here, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Ask me.
How you feeling? How you feeling, G?
I'm not okay. My landlord tried to kill me, man. This nigga done put bleach all in the apartment building. Sitting here just one big Clorox building now, so.
This is clean.
It's not.
Yeah.
I can still see the dirt marks on the floor, so it looked like you just sprayed it all over the place.
Bro, tell me how my... I don't want to interrupt your story, but tell me how my dad just called me.
That is funny.
I told you before the podcast, but yo, Oscar, my dad just called me. This dude, bro, this dude called. I was so tight. He called me. He said, yeah. Tell me if this sounds normal. I just got a call from these people. They said my card was charged for Amazon, and they told me they wanted me to go to CVS and buy two $500 gift cards. I just bought the gift cards and gave them the PIN number. I'm about to go to Target to buy two more, like they told me. I'm like, that's a fucking scam. I'm like, what? I was like, do they have Indian? I was like, that's a scam. He's like, how do you know it's a scam? I'm like, do they have an Indian accent? He's like, yeah, that's a scam. Like, I told him off rip. Like, how do you not know? Oh man, but he's old. He's just got chemo and shit. He's dealing with this shit. So, fucking
niggas get scammed every day, B. Like,
hey man, at least he bought with his credit card. I'm trying to get him to. I don't know.
Listen, what you can do is report it on your taxes as a donation. Huh?
I guess it's a lot.
You help the needy nigga. Help the needy nigga. So
the least you can do, right? You
come on, man.
Donation to IndianScammers.inc.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. He didn't tell the full story. So what they did was they walked this nigga through.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
scammed.
They was on the phone with him on the way. It was like, yeah, just let me know when you're at Target. Oh, I'm here. He's like, okay, go and tell the cash register you're buying two gift cards. Say you're only doing it for you're getting them for your kids or something. Then they walked him through. You know they're cheesing like a motherfucking India right now. They're cheesing is crazy. Yeah. There's like, yo, we just hit the lick, bro.
Getting A-Rap money.
$1,000 in India. What?
That's crazy, son. It's just the fact that they walked this nigga through it. It's just like, all right, like, yeah, nigga, yeah.
Yo, I just want to see their faces.
Where your card at, nigga?
Smile.
Oh, man.
It's like, bro, I'm like, yo, you could have called me first. Like,
nah, he's being an adult.
You got 3 kids. You 70 years old. Just please call. Like, that don't sound fishy to you. Like, oh my god.
No.
Like, I'm laughing, but I'm upset. It's like funny, but I'm fucking tight.
Look on the bright side. But there's a bright side. Your dad has $1,000 of disposable income.
Not anymore. He had. The fuck?
Because a nigga like me would have been like, why 1,000? Like, I don't got that. You're bugging. Oh, like, I got it, but I don't got it.
It's 100% not disposable.
Oh, my God.
Could not be less disposable.
Nah, that actually... Nigga said not anymore. Oh, man. That actually really is funny.
Oh, man.
I mean, listen, man. What you want me to say?
What it is, G.
Yeah, niggas die every day, B.
How was your week?
Outside of
bleach,
nearly dying from a bleach overdose.
Holy
it was pretty good. I mean, I was sick the entire week. Those pseudo symptoms turned into real symptoms.
Psychosomatic turned to...
Yeah, I really got sick. I didn't have COVID, but like
a nigga... Tested?
Huh?
Did you get tested?
Yeah, I got tested Friday. But I didn't have COVID. It's just like, I got dumb fucking sick.
So you were the fucking cold? You're just going to get me sick? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You could be wearing a mask right now doing the podcast with the mask on?
No, not doing that.
I'm seeing the particulates just in the air, like the bleach you was smelling.
Yo, that shit really in my nose, my nigga. I need like a peppermint patty or something, like anything. I've been taking mad vitamin C this whole time, thinking that's what it is. It's just I'm dying. Like, so man, this might be my last podcast, man. So I don't know.
Whole podcast, though. 2 out of 3 of us out of commission right now.
Yeah, facts.
Only one living,
I can't even see Oscar. This nigga's on the floor.
Living, G.
But fucking oh yeah, my no nut November ended when I got sick. Cause I thought I got sick because I stopped nutting. I thought maybe it was backing up my body. I thought maybe like, cause I haven't been sick in a year, my nigga. And this year I've been nutting. So I was like, oh, I stopped nutting. It's like
the toxins are all building up in your cum.
Yeah, and it's getting me sick.
Out.
So what I did was like, okay, I was like, yo, if I jerk off tonight.
6 days?
Yeah. 6 days, exactly.
Damn, you couldn't make it 6 days.
I thought maybe if I nut, I'll feel better the next morning. I woke up progressively worse on Saturday.
So for excuse though, I'm sick. I might as well nut. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing you do when you're sick. You're like, all right, this is how I determine how sick I am. If I could bust a nut, I ain't dying.
Yeah.
Y'all, we've all tried it.
Nah, I get it.
We've all tried it.
Have you ever done that though? But then got like, you was like, oh no, I should not have done this at all. Like,
lightheaded. You just passed out on your bed, the nut on your hand.
Wait, on my hand? What you mean, my boy?
Where do you nut?
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
On tissue?
No. Huh? Towel?
You better not say nothing disrespectful.
What you mean, my boy?
Where do you nut?
Where else would you nut? You got an automatic blanket sitting on you at all times. It's your chest. Now I'm fucking with you.
I hope not.
I'm joking.
You got a crusty ass blanket.
No, my chest.
You nut your chest?
I mean, don't you?
I nut my hands.
We can't hear you over there.
I mean, like, you know, like it gets on, like you nut, it just gets on your hand.
Nah, fuck with you. I nut on a
Wash
paper
my hands.
towel. That's why my paper towels go so fast. Oh, hold on a second. Yo, Oscar, these mics cannot hear a word you're saying. It's not the old mics. So don't talk. Nah, because it's even worse than what it was before. Like when niggas were talking to background, you would kind of hear it. The fucking mixer, it'll dead just turn off. Like, just like,
That's pretty ill.
it's lit. So, we will acknowledge your presence,
Not
but,
gonna lie, I lasted a strong week.
oh, you jerked off.
Once you told me, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm gonna let this shit fly. I won.
You know what the problem is though? Like I'll do it and then like midweek I'll be like, why am I trying to impress this nigga? Like that's what
We're not trying to impress. You're not doing it to impress me. You're doing it to challenge yourself. You see,
But I'm challenging you, nigga.
you're
Like
testing your will.
against you.
Against you yourself.
You just said you won. So I'm challenging you, nigga. Like, and that's why I get upset. I'll be like, yo, why am I doing this for this nigga? Like, this is gay. Like, nah, I'm good, man.
You're
Like,
literally not nutting. I was like, yeah.
'cause I'm not nutting for you.
Exactly. That's like,
Nah,
it was
nigga.
special. You was saving it.
Yeah, she's saving it for you. It's like, see, no, nah, I'm not. I don't subscribe to that shit. So like, we do this every year, and every year midway through, I'm like, I don't like this no
I'm not
more.
gonna lie. I went strong though. I had a strong 7-8 days.
Uh-huh.
Once you told me, I waited like a day or two. I'm like, I pushed through, but I wasn't getting any at the time. So I was like, okay,
You remember what you watched?
pushing it. I don't remember.
I remember.
It was a blur. What'd you watch?
This is best vagina I've ever seen. Well, not the best vagina I've ever seen. I guess for not nutting in a week, it was the best. But yo, something about a pussy, like the roast beef pussy, is just my favorite, yo. Like, I don't know why. It's just magnificent. Like, I don't.
Call him a little RB slider.
Yeah, like a little Arby slider pussy. It's the best. I don't like that one that's like really nice and kept inside.
Yeah, I don't like that. I hate
Nah,
that shit.
like
What a meat at?
yeah, maybe not like that. Like
Don't clip that.
maybe not that like that way.
That's a new signature. Right
Where the
there.
meat
That's a
at?
new fad. We got to program that
But
in.
nah, like I just like the vagina with the lips hang out and the clitoris is like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm outside. I'm outside
Yeah.
in the AMG.
I don't like a shy clitoris. Like,
Yeah.
What are you hiding from?
It's harder to
What
find.
are you hiding from?
Me.
I'm gonna go 12 rounds with that thing.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You just hitting clitorises now? Misogynist. All right.
Like a speed bag.
But yeah. The first nut after you haven't watched porn in a
yeah.
minute.
I'm not
Lit.
gonna lie.
It was a lot.
Was it the veracity, the viscosity?
Viscosity.
Yeah, it was there. Everything, like all the stats. You know when you play a video game and the stats are like
Steph
there's like
Curry
a
numbers.
5 bar. They're like all the attributes were 5 bars.
Oof.
It was like a 99.
Oh, you had the
overall.
VC coins that day.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, same. It was a lot. I
Yeah.
was like, ugh.
I think a baby formed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations to that tissue that get to hold your kids. So, yo, never mind. I was about to wild out. I was gonna say, yo, like, what if the paper towel could get pregnant? That reminds me of this shit in high
The
school.
army,
Oh, that's nasty.
fucking towelies.
That reminds me of the shit in high school. This girl got she was sucking dick, and like I remember I came back from like Atlanta over the summer, and she was like, "Yo, like I think I'm pregnant," and I'm like, "What? Like the fuck? Like damn, like what happened?" She's like, "Oh, I was giving head, and he cummed in my hand." I was like, "It doesn't work like that, my nigga. Like it doesn't correlate." She's like, "Nah, it's gonna seep through my skin." Like,
Imagine it come worked like that just by contact.
oh,
Oh, fuck.
oh,
There's people out here coming on people like, oh no,
no.
you pregnant?
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, sex would go down tenfold.
Sheesh.
All right. Let's get into our topics, man. Fuck. Let's get the heavy stuff out the way, man. I don't want to go Tory Lanez yet. Let's talk about AstroWorld.
Okay.
So last weekend, Travis Scott had his now known as Astrofest, which is an upgrade to AstroWorld.
Oh,
And
it's Afro Fest.
yeah, it's like a festival now.
Okay.
So he upgraded his AstroWorld to Astrofest, and over the weekend, 8 people died and 300 people were sent to the hospital.
300 went to the hospital?
Yes.
Jeez.
So for anybody that doesn't know why, it's because of the crowd is being way too packed. And people, from what they were saying, they're giving testimonies where like they had trouble breathing. They couldn't move anywhere. So it's just a bunch of condensed heat in one area. It's like,
Harry went to a crazy concert like that?
nah.
I went to Playboy Cardi concert 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like crazy lit. It was packed. I almost fainted though. It was hot. I was
Yeah.
drunk. It was hot. I was fucking party. Playboy Cardi was like 2 hours late, so the DJ's just playing a fire set, and I'm drunk. I'm lit. I'm dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd is crazy. Everyone's like moshing and pushing, and I was overheating. I was getting lightheaded. I'm like, yo, I need to get out of this crowd. But thankfully, I'm a big dude. I was able to push my way out the crowd. It wasn't that huge. It was probably
Where was it?
It was in Brooklyn. It was like 300 people
okay.
there probably. I was like, all right. I was able to get out the crowd, but I was like, shit. I could see myself passing out there, but I don't think I would have got trampled or anything. But
Nah, probably
AstroWorld
not.
that times how many thousands of people there?
It was
Thousands?
50,000.
Yeah, it was probably like 300 the concert. I went to 50,000 there.
Yeah, that's fucking sick. Like,
yeah, so
like where do we? Actually, no, I know where we begin. Let's start from the beginning. I think the minute people are bum rushing to get inside, like basically sneaking in, or when I don't count that as sneaking in at this point. I think the minute people are bum rushing to get inside of the thing to see Travis, that's flag number one, where it's like, all right, like, bro, this is OD. Huh?
Those people didn't have tickets?
Nah, they snuck in, quote unquote, because that's not really sneaking in when you just run right through.
They all just broke it down.
Yeah. So
I thought they broke into like a VIP. So I thought there was people that had tickets that broke into the VIP section.
Both.
Or something or...
Some people snuck in overall. Some people just broke into VIP, but it was like a mixture of both. Because it was at the beginning, even way before. Remember, he performed like 9 o'clock at night. This was in the afternoon, like.
But it's a festival, so I'm guessing people are performing from.
Yeah,
all day.
that's what I'm saying. Like they just snuck in. Period. Like, or broken. I think breaking in sounds way. Cause sneaking in, nigga, we saw you.
Yeah, videos pretty nuts.
So yeah, like that in itself is crazy because then it's like the security off the rip is overwhelmed, and that's the beginning of your day. Then they sneak into VIP. They're pushing everything. Like it's hard for security to do checks and whatever. So some people got there early to make sure that they to make sure they got in like the front row to see Travis perform. And then obviously, like, full circle, 8 people died, 300 people. I want to know, where do you place the blame in Astrofest? Let's start there.
Okay, I have a take on it. I think Travis Scott is getting unnecessary hate. I think people take a little bit out of control. When you're on a stage and performing, you can't see shit. You can't see anything past like the first 2 rows. There was an ambulance. There's a clip of him barely seeing, and he had to squint just to see some ambulance lights. And he's like, "Is that an ambulance?" He don't know what's going on. People pass out at concerts all the time, so ambulances do come, and people pass out at concerts all the time because it gets hot and people are going hard. People are on drugs. People are drunk. It's a normal thing. So he doesn't know what's going on. He might think an ambulance is just picking someone that passed out. He doesn't see shit. He can't see things. So all the clips of Travis Scott on stage and like there's a dead body in the background. Like he can't see that shit. So I don't know why people think he sees everything going on. The narrative is like, oh, Travis Scott's a piece of shit. He saw all these people fucking dying, and he just continued to sing an auto-tune while they're dying. Like he didn't see shit going on. Yeah. So I think the blowback is completely crazy. I think there is some blame maybe on the communicate. I guess it's the communication of the people running the event. The people the paramedics that first were on the scene, saw the dead bodies, got to be able to like walkie-talkie somebody to stop the concert right away. But I think people on Twitter and shit, people were blaming Travis within an hour of the thing happening. Like people saw like the 3 clips coming on, and they're like, "Oh, Travis is a piece of shit. He was performing this and that." People are coming at his apology, which is it was a little corny, but literally, there's nothing he could have done. So I think
I mean, he didn't have to put his hand on his forehead like that.
I think the blame on him was completely crazy. I think the people that were managing the event could have, because apparently they played like 8 songs after the people died or something like that. They could have got that communication going faster to end the concert. But putting it on Travis is first off, that's not even the artist's responsibility. 2, he can't see shit. 3, it's the communication overall. So I think he got a way unnecessary backlash for that.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know if you thought that's where I was going. We didn't talk about the steak before.
I had a feeling. I know you long enough to know sometimes where things are going. All right. I think my take is going to be a little bit more long-winded than yours. Let's start with. I'm gonna work my way up. Actually, I think that's more better. You worked your way down. I'm gonna work my way up. Let's start with security. Big fault. Common sense. People are bum rushing you. First of all, like, fuck all that. Common sense. You know what Travis Scott brings to a show. You know people are going to bum rush. People are going to rage, stampede. It was literally in the fucking advertisement for Astrofest. You need to be more prepared. What's it? HPD? Yeah, HPD, unprepared. You knew this, unprepared. The fire department, I don't really know what the role of a fire department is in that sense. So I'm going to leave it alone for right now.
They should be doing like capacity.
Okay. They were under capacity. So
they're over it, no?
It's weird because the venue could have held more. It was like, it could held more. I think it was how the grid was laid out, which fucked it up. I don't really know per se. So I'm going to leave that as open-ended for right now. But as security, the minute it was like, let's just say it was 1 o'clock in the after fucking noon. Once everybody broke in, you should have knew where your day was going, and you should have been way more prepared and alert to expect anything happening. Granted, you can't predict people fucking dying, but you already know, yo, mad people snuck in. We need to be on 10. Like, first of all, we need to probably try to round up as many people as we saw sneaking in and get them the fuck out of here. So security off rip is at fault. They probably did not communicate that to anybody else. All you have to do is communicate that and run it up a channel like, yo, fam, like, it's already looking bad and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
All hands on deck. Be alert. We need to make sure we have all our checkpoints set up. So if anything bad happens, we're ready. Not thinking people are dying, just more fighting. At least at the bare minimum, prepare for fights. Right? The next is the actual legitimate staff. You're definitely at fault for this shit. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I know for a fact, I don't have to be there to know that these kids walked up to staffers and was like, yo, people are dying. Like, that should have been off rip code to be like, all right, yo, we need to run this up a channel. Like, they're asking to stop the show because people are dying, and all they're asking for is some time to like fucking move. Like, that should have been ran up a channel. So the fact that it wasn't is a problem. Maybe this might not be as long-winded as I thought I was. I'm kind of blitzing through it. So right there's a problem. Live Nation in itself holds 90% of the blame.
Really?
Yes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's not the first incident they have had. Most of their shows, most of their like hosted shows have done, have come out bad and have like been like real negligent and shit like that. I don't have like the facts on me right now, but I was reading it. And it's not the first time like shit has happened with Live Nation. Mm-hmm. And you're the event organizer. Like, granted, it's Travis Scott's name on it, but you already know he dispersed it to somebody else to do. Obviously, because why would he sit there and pick the fucking staff? So here's what Live Nation fucks up. Because someone came out literally today, probably before I came here, and this nigga was like, yo, I'm not even an actual security guard. Like, fam, they just hired me and said, yo, they will pay me through Cash App. They didn't check my ID or anything. And I just said, fuck it. Like, probably because the nigga just needed money. How are you not hiring professionals to do this? This is a fucking serious event, and you're just hiring some random she off the street to do this fucking job? Like, how lazy can you fucking be? So now guess what happens? You have a nigga that has no experience in this, literally just came off the street today, doing a fucking job, and when something bad happens, he has no idea what to do. So that's Live Nation's fault. I don't know who is responsible for medical equipment. Whoever the fuck that is, their fault too. There's no reason why you should be getting yelled at from a fan that passed out, that woke up, that works in ICU. telling you that you're not doing your job right. Like, that's insane. That the fact that you don't have no, I think they call it ambu bags, like, or the equipment to give you, like, when you have cardiac arrest. Like, why is that person asking you that question? Like, and you're just standing there mad confused. Like, you don't know how to give CPR. Like, the bare minimum things you need to know how to do. CPR is the bare minimum. I don't care what nobody fucking says. As a medical professional, CPR should be the bare minimum thing you should know how to do. The fact that some of them didn't know how to do it is insane. Security, that's fair. I don't really think security should know how to do that. I can't speak on that. If they need to know how to do that, then it comes back to security having blame too. But that's fucking bad. I do want to go back to Live Nation, my bad, because I'm like a little annoyed and sporadic. Like I said, Live Nation holds 90% of the blame, really honestly because of this. They released the documents for like how shit's supposed to happen when like things go bad. And I kept saying this. I kept saying the reason why I gave Travis Scott a little bit of blame, because I know for a fact if it was something threatening his life, they would have got him off that fucking stage immediately. They would have stopped the entire thing. Yeah. Long and behold.
He's not a sea of people though. You know?
No, I'm just saying in general, like, if there was something going on that would have affected Travis, they would have got him off the stage immediately. Like, someone would have been in place to stop that shit. There is. And they have a code. Unfortunately, they have a code for when people are dying. They just said, yo, like, if you see someone dying, just call them a Smurf on the radio. But there was no provision to do anything. But there was a provision set in place that if there was a bomb threat or someone threatening Travis Scott's life, end the fucking show. And there's two people that were able to make that decision. Yeah. The director and I'm gonna say associate director, but I really don't remember the fucking name.
I think that's what it comes down to. I think
exactly.
It's the organization of it. It's the first off. I don't think the place was. I mean, obviously the venue could hold more people, but the specific layout,
the structure of it
wasn't built to like contain that many people. But it's gonna sound fucked up. This is a devil's advocate take too. Mm-hmm. Like at the same time, think of it this way: it's a demographic of young, stupid dudes that are going. I've been to a couple of concerts. I've been to that Playboy concert, and I know what kind of kids they're dealing with. It's like the pushing, the mosh pitting, that shit happening, and then you got the demographic of like Fortnite fans there too, mixed in with those kids that are like young kids that shouldn't be there.
But it's not the kids' fault.
It's not the kids' fault, no. But I'm saying like it's like demographics that aren't meshing together. And like these kids are around these fucking teenagers, like these 17, 18-year-olds.
That still puts the blame on you.
I blame the promoters, but I'm not the promoters. I blame the people that structured the event.
Basically Live Nation, essentially, because they would handle all the outsourcing and shit like that.
Split the crowd. There's like ways to split the crowds.
Exactly,
like smaller, separate crowds, shit like that.
So I think they hold a large chunk of the blame.
Yeah, I think this is a tragedy. I do blame them. I think they were negligent and they could have done better, but I think it was just a crazy tragedy at the same time too. I think it was people running over fences, breaking down barriers, pushing each other into crowds.
That's why you have to hold the blame, because you know it's not. You're not going to an Ed Sheeran concert, my nigga. Yeah. You're going to Travis Scott. You seen what these niggas have done over a fucking burger. A fucking burger they went crazy over. You couldn't tell them you don't have the foresight to know, all right, we probably should beef up.
Has the foresight.
And that's pathetic.
This is pretty unprecedented though. Like a concert this big. I'm sure this is like one of the biggest festivals for like an artist like this. It's not a single artist, but
it doesn't matter. It does not matter because it's not the biggest festival. Period. There's way bigger festivals being handled on a year-to-year basis. So for the fact that you're
deaths like that though, but none of them really have deaths like that. Is it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm saying the fact that you're underprepared to the point where you're hiring niggas off the street is fucking nuts. You should not be hiring nobody with no experience when you have something like this going and you know what Travis Scott fans bring.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. You're $1 million company. You need to do your due diligence to know, this nigga is crazy. His fans is crazy. Yeah. We need to be more prepared.
It's like, a lot of times people don't make those.
You don't prepare for death, but you do prepare for chaos.
Until shit hits the fan, and then when something crazy happens, that's when they start.
Yeah. You don't prepare for the death, but you do prepare for chaos in general. And prepare for chaos, at least the bare minimum, having the channel communication running up, you probably could have prevented 300 people not going to the hospital. Probably the number would have been lower. That's fucking crazy. 300 is fucking. You got a 10-year-old kid in an intensive care unit with like a brain swelling.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of this stuff could have been prevented with better security, a better measure to get people inside, not some fucking gate that people can easily push down. Like, you know he's gonna do this. He's encouraging this shit. It's literally in the promo. Knock this shit down. You're not gonna tell me.
I heard Travis Scott allowed more people to enter than possible too. I don't know if that's true. I put blame on him for if that's the case. I don't know how true that is though. I don't really know how true that is. But if that's the case, I'll put some blame on him for that.
And that's where my last point comes in. That's also I'm gonna work my way to the top. Travis Scott has some blame in this. He doesn't have all of it, but he has a small percentage of blame, in my opinion, for the prime fact that you gotta sometimes remember you're an adult. These are kids. When you incite some of these things, they're gonna take it to the extreme. And I'm not even talking about the mosh pit raging thing, but you're telling people to break in and bust shit down. It already sets the tone of sheer chaos, and it makes the worker's job way more harder than it needs to be. Yeah. It's like you're starting at a losing position, and the race didn't even fucking start yet. It's like,
I don't think you put the deaths on him though. I think people.
No. That's fucked up.
Quick. A lot of people, especially
that's fucked up.
Literally within like the minute those videos got posted, everyone just.
But in the defense,
canceling now, it's a new thing. Travis Scott's being canceled now. Like, you see all these artists are taking him off their albums. They're taking him off. He's got shows canceled already. I'm sure he personally just is traumatized. He canceled the shows himself, but at the same time, people are canceling, like taking him off his album. They're apparently taking him out of episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and like doing crazy shit.
And that's where I think this shit is corny, because it's like, okay, cool, but why none of y'all bitch ass niggas have that energy for Live Nation? Because they're probably the only people that could book tours. They hold the largest venues. And
it's not as sexy as a Target. Travis Scott is like a more appealing target. Like, fuck Travis Scott.
But as an artist, you a bitch ass nigga for that, because you know the real. Like, you know whose fault it is. Like, it's not me and you talking about this. It's them. It's like, you a bitch for that. Like,
I saw SZA today. I was at a concert. And she stopped the concert. She's like, is everyone okay?
Like, come on, stop.
I'm like, all right, SZA, no one's going crazy to the weekend. They're not moshing to the weekend. Like, they're not punching people. It's like, make a circle. Like, no one's doing that.
Like, get a fucking grip. Now, Tiana Taylor's was funny, because she was like, yo, I'm about to retire. Chill the fuck out. Like, all right. Like, yeah, she was like, whoa. I'm about to retire. Yo, please chill. Like, stop.
Like, relax. No one's doing that.
Don't do that. Like, she's like, yo, you good? I'm trying to retire right now. Like, chill. But yeah, this I was gonna say call it the SZA. SZA was OD, because like, my nigga, like, your songs don't require passing out.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, maybe if I see that ass, like,
gently swaying, like, no, relax.
Maybe it was too much.
They're holding hands. They're not moshing. They're holding hands.
You know what it is? It's the incense. It's too much. It's too much. Incense and bleach.
Good days.
That's probably not funny. That's probably fucked up. Yeah, it's really insensitive. But yeah, no.
You gotta be a little toxic.
Yeah.
It was tragic. No, it was definitely a tragic event. And
yeah, thoughts and prayers.
I hate that the narrative is just about the blame. Like, obviously we should do with the blame, but it's like, yeah, tragedy happened.
Can I take it there real quick?
I could do.
All right. I don't subscribe to this. But I did find it kind of interesting. All right, I did find it kind of interesting. When there was a couple people making demonic references, and I was in there. I was like, oh, I want to hear more of this shit. They was like, yo, like the Travis Scott statue with his mouth open represents the gates of hell, and they showed the picture, and I was like, oh shit. That is the gates of hell. They was like, yo, like Travis Scott had a burning phoenix, and then there's a portal and it's on fire, and then there's a reverse cross. I was like, ooh, maybe he is sacrificing people. I don't really believe it, but like
Owl Pharaoh, relating to the Owl Pharaoh demonic gods. At what point?
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, Owl Pharaoh.
Oh shit.
So at what point when you flirt with such satanic imagery, are you not just part of that cult? Maybe it was a sacrifice.
Hey, listen.
I don't know.
No. We're going there. I'm going there.
Out there
because there was a part when someone was dying and they were trying to resuscitate them, and you heard 90210, 90210, and that shit kind of creeped me out. Because it's the part where it was like he's starting to hum, it was like dun, dun, and he's doing a robot. I was like, nah, I'm creeped out.
There's one clip. There's one clip that's really bad. It's him just like he's like crooning over auto tune. Like
that's the one I'm talking about.
Well, and you see a dead body in the video.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm like, fuck.
That's the exact one I'm talking about. He's standing on top of the thing. He's doing a robot.
The satanic shit is wild.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but,
it reminded me of, you remember those old satanic breakdown videos? Like, remember the Rihanna umbrella?
Oh, yes.
Demonic breakdown, Rihanna umbrella. You could see at this frame right here, Rihanna's doing the sign of the backgammon devil. I don't know what it's called. But, you know.
They did that with Beyonce. Fucking, it was like her on the run tour. No, it was on her run tour, and she was like wilding, like really dancing, like. But she did kind of look possessed. She was looking crazy. She was like,
roll back the back of her head. You see for the split second her reptilian lids.
No. But when they did say that shit, they was like, yo, you could see her face transform into a devil, and they slowed it down, and you saw her face look like a devil, my nigga. I mean, granted, it was probably just really fast motion, probably someone deep faked it, but I was creeped out.
It was probably just a frame moving quick.
But hey, man,
that's just Zuckerberg too. Be like, at this moment,
the barbecue sauce,
his lizard brain activated.
it might have though. Like that one is plausible. This nigga's weird. So there was a clip of when he said, like basically saying like, oh yeah, like our main goal is to protect the people, and his face on like he's like, it was like, yo, what the fuck? Like
you see the multiverse video where they changed frames, where he was looking at the video, he's like, I'm about to go for a workout, and then he changed the frame. He goes. I'm like, yo, what is good with you?
He's a fucking freak. But all right, man.
Shit.
Travis Scott is not a demon, guys. Fucking relax. I do think he is a piece of shit for that apology, though.
I think he's just a weird dude. You don't forget how awkward of a dude he is.
I just want to say, I'm sorry to the people that I've. I'm so devastated. So devastated.
So tragic.
Just so devastated.
So tragic.
It's like just so tragic. Where's Kylie? I need some head. Well, no, I can't say that.
AstroWorld out now.
There was a fucking there was one someone was making a joke and it was like pretending to be Travis. And he's like, yo, I just want to say my album's coming out. Wait, no, can't say that. Yo, thoughts and prayers go out to the people. I don't really give a fuck. Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't subscribe. I feel like the canceled. I think he's gotten the worst of this. I think he's gotten everyone just crucifying him.
You know why though?
Poster boy of.
It's a lot of build up to shit because niggas brought up. Niggas brought up how he didn't really care about Black Lives Matter. Hey, yep, you gotta catch the smoke now.
I didn't even know about that.
Hey, I'm not on the side.
Did they say anything or were we just quiet about it?
No, he said it. He was on the Breakfast Club and just.
Really? Shit.
Yes. Nigga said after that he has not spoken since. And this is the first time he's spoken since that happened.
I actually don't even remember that.
Yeah, he was basically saying like he doesn't really subscribe. I'm paraphrasing, but when you hear it, you hear it. He's like, I don't really subscribe to Black Lives Matter and stuff like that.
Okay.
So hey man, when you say that and this happens, you gotta catch the smoke. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. You don't like Black Lives Matter? We don't like you. Yeah. Now you're a demon. On WhatsApp with the grandmas.
WhatsApp. The Nigerian WhatsApp.
Yeah, Nigerian WhatsApp got his ass. Yeah. And niggas was like, yeah, I get it though. Like, so that shit crazy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who passed away.
And don't bring your fucking kids to Travis Scott concert.
They need to change that though.
Your kids to concerts.
There should be an age limit. Why is there not a fucking age limit?
There is, but if you have parents with you, they usually let you rock.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Most like in movies have that, but parent with you.
I didn't know that. All right, well, they need to make a stricter age limit. Yeah, I don't know. Concerts should change though. Like, well, obviously that can't change because
first off, there's kids doing everyone's on drugs there.
No, I was gonna say like it should have like pods where you can sit down, but that's for like us. Like, a kid will be fucking tight. Like,
imagine being in that fucking crowd and you're just fucking on like acid or something. You start seeing people dying.
That's another thing
we never. That damn well is a lot of people on fucking crazy drugs.
Police chief tried to lie and say it was drugs involved.
That's what I first thought. The first thing I heard. The crazy rumor, the first thing I heard was someone was in the crowd injecting people with some type of drug. I'm like, no way. No one's out here with a needle let me go on a spree and start stabbing 50
they were canceled that shit quick.
That's fucking insane.
I think once they realized the negligence that they had, they was like, yeah, we got to take this back.
And then the next rumor was it was a bunch of kids that just took like a drug that was laced with fentanyl and they all overdosed. And I'm like, that was more realistic to me. I'm like,
it was just
a group of kids that all overdosed at the same time.
Packed and passed out.
And then I'm like, oh, so they're all just not even, they're just passed out.
They're probably not sober, but it wasn't.
Trampled. Well, some of them probably was kids in there and shit.
Definitely wasn't sober, but it wasn't the drugs that did it. Yeah, that shit was terrifying, man. Like listening to the stories was crazy. Yeah, watching the videos is worse. Like, I feel bad for the people that were there. I do want to say this. A big fuck you to that one kid that lives in the Bronx that's making a joke out of it. I hope you go to hell. That's fucked up. Like,
he don't need a clout.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but the fact that you're on Instagram, like posting the shit, like, cause he was standing on a police car, and people were like, "Yo, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that police car was trying to help people, and I think the people that they were trying to help died. It's like, yo, like, he's like, oh, well, you know, we're all about the rage and stuff like that. So this is what you come for and this is what you get. It's sorry for all their losses, but whatever, it's whatever, like, type shit. And it's like, fam, what the fuck? Like, he's just posting it all day, like, posting all day.
I don't know, fucking losers. I don't
Like, it's like, fam, like, you could easily be like, yo, I didn't know. I was just having
I saw a
fun.
comedian make jokes about it too. I was like,
Really?
too soon. He tried.
What kind?
Bad jokes. Like,
Do you remember? Or just like the idea of it?
Fuck. I was trying to get the main idea of it.
Oh, man.
It was very bad taste. It was very bad taste. I don't even want to repeat them.
All right. Well, let's wrap that up, man. What? You know it.
No, I just remembered. He was like, no one talks about how many people didn't die there. It was like the dumbest joke. I was like, it's not funny, man.
It is horrible timing.
Like almost, yeah. When you look at the amount of people that were there,
look at the statistics.
It was very little deaths. Like, it's not funny at all.
Yeah.
I laughed because of how stupid it was. I was like, this is so fucking dumb.
Nigga try hard to get his career popping, man. I respect the
It's just a stupid thing to say.
I respect the attempt, man, but
man. Some comedians just want to take everything to the darkest place possible.
yeah. Is your speaker on? It's time to switch this conversation. Fucking, how do I turn this on, man? I don't know if it's on. Yeah. Is it?
Shit. Yeah, it's on.
Oh, it's on? How do I know?
The light on top.
Oh. Okay. Damn. I hope this works, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be tight. Oh.
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys. Time to switch gears. I'm working on that. All right. I really hope no one gets offended by this. Whatever you do, I'm sticking with it. I'm at this point now in life. I believe Tory Lanez would have been the greatest artist of our generation if what happened with Megan Thee Stallion did not transpire. And the reason why I say that is because he's been putting out these, I don't know how I even got here, but I've been somehow ended up on his IG page and I heard the snippet to an 80s album he's making. And this shit is fucking crazy. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Let me just play this shit real quick. Let's see if we can hear it. Is it working? I don't hear it. My bad, guys. I'm playing it again. Megan! Megan! Apologize. Just speak out and apologize now, man. We need this, man. Come on. Woo! This shit makes me want to get the boys, put some cool jackets on, go to the bowling alley and stand there and just look cool like this. Megan, just apologize. Just say you did it. Oh my God.
Oh, Megan apologize?
Yes.
I thought this was The Weeknd when I first heard this. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds
Sing
like
it, Tory!
this sounds like every Weeknd song.
Where do you go?
Does this sound like every Weeknd song? Am I bugging? That's cool. I rock it.
Tory, man, yo, the streets need this, man. We need this. Oh my God, man.
It's cool.
When I heard this shit,
Weeknd already did this.
yeah, it doesn't matter. When I heard this shit, I was like, yo, Tory need to drop this on the streets, man. I've been listening to the snippets all week. So at this point, yeah, that's where I stand. Like, I'm really upset now about how everything transpired with Megan and Tory, because it's like, yo, this nigga has been putting out the best fucking music of his career.
Okay.
And it's just being undervalued.
I haven't been tuning in too much to
You gotta tune
music,
in.
But
Nah, I tuned in. I was like, oh shit. This nigga been putting out some bangers. He had this one thing, he was doing like this live session album. And what he said was so fire, and we needed that, because it was like, this nigga was like, yo, I hope you're not happy with any other nigga. I'm paraphrasing, like, I hope you're not happy with any other nigga unless it's with me. Type shit, like just basically saying like, yeah, like I hope you're miserable if you're not with me. But the way he said that shit, I was like, damn, son. This nigga put out a fire freestyle to make it clap.
I heard that, yeah. That's been trending everywhere. That shit is crazy.
What, to make it clap freestyle?
Yeah, it was okay. That was a good freestyle.
21 gats, Feel like I'm savage. 21 bitches and none of them average.
It was
I'm gonna
on
fuck
beat.
me
He wrote
tonight,
the flow
oh
so
bad
well.
bitch.
He just
I don't
wrote
give a
the flow
fuck
so
about
well.
niggas. I don't give a fuck about hoes. I don't give a fuck about your toes.
You're really on his meat right now. You have to relax.
I don't give a fuck about your hoes, your clothes, your manicure, your
Holy
pedicure, your
fuck. I didn't
toes.
know you were the number
I'm
one
coming in
Tory.
hot.
I thought I was just doing a regular podcast. I didn't know it was gonna be a fucking Tory Lane suck fest. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Jesus Christ.
What you want me to say, bro?
Damn, I didn't know.
You make good music, bro. I'm gonna suck it.
Yeah, I just
Like-
see the topics. It's like Tory Lane's the greatest of all time, and he deserves to be worshipped.
No,
as
I said he
God.
could
I'm
be
like,
the
Jesus,
greatest.
what the
I said he could be the greatest artist of our generation if he didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot allegedly.
fuck? Okay, damn.
Like, come on, my nigga.
Do you think he could? I think he's gonna recover from those allegations.
Hmm?
I think he's gonna recover from those allegations eventually.
You think?
I think he got.
Bro, I don't think he's going to jail for this shit.
Oh, it's
All
still pending.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's still pending. So, oh man, you lucky I can't play other music for
It's
it.
like a weird turn.
We could have had a whole Tory Lane set. We gonna play it again?
I mean, I kind of like.
I will play it again.
Fuck it,
Shut up. Hey! Yeah, everybody just sit here and enjoy the vibrations, man.
I'll rock with this.
Shut up, nigga. Oof, man. Feel like a greaser, man. Let's just sit here looking cool. When have you ever rolled through the 6?
This whole podcast is gonna take it down.
Sing it to me! Where did you go?
This copyright claim to take this
I'm
whole
on my way. Whoa,
Copyright claim
where did you go? I'm on my way. Hey.
This is a already existing beat. It's a familiar beat.
Yeah, it's a sample.
Okay.
So
I don't think it's a sample. I think it's just the actual beat. But I don't know.
that's sampling.
It's remixing. I think.
Dumbass
You
bitch.
don't change the beat at all. It's just
Dumbass
remixing the
bitch.
beat.
And it can't get copyrighted because he never released the shit, nigga.
That's not how it works. That's 100% not how it works.
On YouTube it does. If he ain't get paid, we ain't get paid. That's how it works out here, buddy.
Good thing he's not on label. That's the good
I'm gonna NFT it.
thing. Not, yeah.
You know, I tried to do that the other day. Tried to get into the NFT game. I was like, oh, like Disney released all this shit.
I have some NFTs.
I didn't get it.
I have some in the
I didn't understand it. Have you sold it?
No, I just holding them. I'm probably gonna
Okay.
lose money.
I hope you make money. I don't want you to lose money.
I hope I do too.
Yeah, man. I am gonna try this thing out that I did see on YouTube. Like you can make like the white noises, like the airplane noise. Not airplane. Like the rain noise, and you put them on YouTube for like 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying it. I was like, what's the worst that happens? Nothing.
The NFTs.
No. I was just saying in general, like it's to make
I
money.
was that confused.
I mean, I can NFT that.
Okay.
I wonder if I can NFT my body.
NFT the podcast. You buy the NFT now. It's cheap right now, but that shit going skyrocket.
I wonder if we really could NFT the podcast though.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, we can NFT it. Yeah, it's not complicated.
but who's gonna buy it?
I mean, if they smart, they buy it now before we blow up. Because once we blow up, them shit, the price went up.
Ooh.
Price went up.
Price match.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
no
now
price match.
We'll sell like one share, one NFT will be worth like
A nickel.
no, it'll be worth less. It'll be a little less than a penny. It'll be worth
Oh.
like 0.0001 cent. And then, who knows? Maybe when we blow up, that shit worth $10. You buy a couple shares, you bring up $1 million.
Hey man.
Bam, bada bing, bada boom.
What did Jay-Z say? Turn 52 to a 45 to a 45 to a 2 million. 2 million to a half a mil. Wait.
I bought an NFT.
I said that
for $1
backward.
million.
I said that
And then see
backward.
you later that was worth $3 million.
Did you realize what I just said?
Yeah,
I said turn 2 million to a half a mil. This nigga started losing me.
He's going to debt.
That was funny. I did put this nigga in debt.
That's the MC Hammer remix.
Oh shit.
What else went broke? I don't know.
That nigga
That's
really
the
went
first
broke.
person I could think of
Nah,
that
but
broke.
that's fair. That's fair. All right. Where are we? I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Oh damn, fuck! I almost forgot. Kanye West and Drink Champs, man.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. I want to talk about this.
Oh my god, like
So I don't know if you guys saw that podcast, but Kanye West went on. What's his name? What's the artist name?
Nori.
Noriega.
Yeah.
Noriega's. He went on his awful rapper, by the way. He's a legend in his own right, apparently, but all his songs were trash, in my opinion. Awful rapper.
All right. Okay.
It's popping podcast, Drink Champs. Kanye, I like that Kanye went on Drink Champs. I like that he's going to different platforms than the basic shit.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't go on the Joe Rogans. He didn't go on the basic podcast everyone's going on again. And basically, he was very lit and talking shit about everybody, talking good and bad about everybody.
Yeah.
And Kanye's kind of a bitch, bro. To be honest. The shit he did was OD fake. The shit he did with Big Sean. So for one, he started talking mad shit about Big Sean. I don't care if he's talking shit about Big Sean. But the next day, he saw Big Sean the next day and the podcast wasn't released yet. And he was just cool dapping up Big Sean. But meanwhile, during the podcast yesterday, he was saying the biggest mistake of his life was signing Big Sean.
All right, but hear me out.
And then the next day you see the dude, he was, it's all love, man.
All right, but hear me out, because like, what if they play? There's a bar that Big Sean has that's wild sus, and he's like, I'm gonna paraphrase this shit, but he's basically talking about fucking a chick and then telling his mom or something like that. He's like, I'll never fuck my mama. And then niggas is like, what? What if you heard that bar where he's like, I'll never fuck my mama? I would say that to him, like, yo, Big Sean sucks, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I was dying when Kanye was like, they see me in the airport. There's too many songs for people to sing when they see me in the airport. But they see Big Sean in the airport, all they say is ass. I was dying.
I mean,
I can't even be in the airport with you without someone calling you ass.
hey, ass. Like, now stop.
Oh shit, you sing ass.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, my nigga.
Like that's the song you're known for?
Yeah, I really can't think of like 5 Big Sean songs. Like,
that's the number one.
Like I have his
Build a house up on that ass. That's an ass state.
Yeah,
it's a one bar, right? I know he has better music.
I got Quagmire, no giggity. I don't know. So. Yeah, that's half of his bar.
Those are like old bars.
Yeah,
like 10 albums since then.
I don't think it was right for him to say that about Big Sean, but like, I'm not mad that he said it. Like, if that's how he feels.
I think Kanye's a bitch for that, and he did the same thing with Soulja. With Soulja, he got a verse to put on his album from Soulja, and I heard the verse. It's actually a solid verse for Soulja Boy. I was like, oh shit, it's actually a decent verse. And Kanye was like, he even texted Soulja Boy and was like, oh yo, this verse is fire. But on the podcast, he's talking about, they're like, oh, why'd you leave Soulja Boy off? He's like, did you hear his verse?
Trash. Like,
he basically said his verse.
That's some industry shit. Like niggas like that do that. So
It was just corny.
I mean, that's corny because it's like, yo, why be honest?
I'm pretty sure he apologized to both of them since then, but it's still just corny. I mean, like,
he does that a lot. He'll say some shit and be like, yo, my bad.
He ethered John Legend. Yeah, he was coming.
What did he say about him again?
He said,
I'm glad you remember this stuff.
He was coming at John Legend for saying like, anytime he's like a shill for the Democrats. Anytime they anyone that spoke out again about Kanye supporting Trump or like running for president,
he just don't rock with them.
In that podcast, he gave him all the smoke possible.
Yeah,
so that's why I think he came at Big Sean. I think Big Sean had a comment about it or something. And,
hey man, you ain't with me, you against me, nigga.
And John Legend,
fuck nigga.
John Legend is kind of vocal, I guess, on this. Yeah, so.
At least he didn't bring up Chrissy Teigen.
I think he probably subbed there, but yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say it outright.
I'm glad that's
the name drops is crazy, son. Like, this nigga, he's a sick nigga for that. Yeah, you know, I'm sitting at a dinner table with Ralph Lauren, Oprah Winfrey, and John Legend, and I'm just eating Mike and Ike's from Mike Tyson. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Steven Spielberg, like, stop.
Bro, niggas was like, that's niggas said, this is how niggas act when they get around women. Like, they just start.
The worst part. Oh, go ahead.
Nah. That was
the worst part of the podcast was fucking Noriega was slurping that man. Like, you saw that shit?
No.
Oh my god, he was like it was like Kanye just saved his family from a fire.
But Noriega's episodes are always like that. Have you ever watched that shit?
I don't watch that shit.
That's why he's drunk.
No, but he was like, it was excessive. Like anything Kanye said, he was like, oh man. At one point, he wasn't even listening. Kanye was like, when Kanye first dissed Big Sean, it was like, yo, yeah, my biggest mistake in life was signing Big Sean. He's like,
yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Give it up for Kanye, man. What a great person. Like, bro, you're not even listening. You're just giving him, your default is giving him throat. Like,
all right, but hear me out though.
It was the worst.
Hey, 6.9 million views in a day?
Hey, man, Kanye's already.
In a day?
Hey, man, Kanye's already on the podcast. At that point, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, but you know Kanye is pretty sporadic. So you know if you like.
If Kanye came on the podcast, I'd probably do the same.
Yeah, because he's sporadic. Because you don't know what he might dead get up and leave. So but Noriega does that a lot. Like,
you get more views if you get someone leaves.
But Noriega be drunk as shit. So it's like, he be doing that a lot. He don't even really be knowing what's going on. He's like, yo, just give it up, man. Just give it up. I like it though. It's positive energy.
Just complete side note. But have you ever heard the song "Nothing" by Noriega?
No.
it's like one of the greatest beats of all time. One of the greatest. Pharrell with the hook. Oh man, it's homeboy. I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. One of the greatest beats and hooks of all time. And then his trash ass verse ruins the fucking song. I hate Noriega's verse. He's
Hey man, I guess we're not getting that Noriega interview.
Oh man,
I hope I get it though.
I gotta clip this part out. Hey, man,
I hope I get it.
Yo, yeah, I'm a big fan of the music.
Yeah, man. I always love the way you give it up, man.
I saw
Kanye's coming back for part 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know why, but I'll watch it. What's the worst you could say? Oh, he could bring up the Drake and Pusha T thing now. I'm sorry, not Drake and Pusha T. Jay Prince.
Jay Prince. I hate Jay Prince.
Yes. I'm glad we're on the same page. I hate this nigga.
Like, why?
It's just at this point, it's like
he's definitely got clout. He got pull or something.
He's too old for this shit though. It's like, why are you constantly being the guy of force? Like, you're too old for this shit because he did it with like 6ix9ine and like other artists where it's like, yo, they don't check in Houston. It's like, why do you care? Like,
he's just the behind the scenes dude that just like stay behind the scene. Like,
yeah,
like, I get you have pull and stuff. Like, don't make public stone.
You know why he's doing that though, right? He wants the younger, like people our age to know who he is, and it's like, yo, fam, like you should be
legacy, build his clout.
You should be comfortable within your skin to know, like, yo, fam, I don't gotta do this no more. Like, I built my shit. I'm chilling. Like, fuck these kids. They're kids. Like. So that whole shit with Kanye was just disgusting. Like, you got Kanye reading awkwardly off his BlackBerry, and you just standing there like just quiet. Like, yo, that shit looks sick. Like,
you know what it's all for though? It's all it's all that Larry Hoover shit.
What do you mean?
Because they're trying to get Larry Hoover's in jail, and
I think he's out now.
No, he's still in jail. I'm pretty
Took a picture with Drake and Jay Prince this morning.
That's his son. Larry Hoover Jr. And they're all building a campaign to get him out.
That's a horrible campaign.
And but this dude apparently got so much pull that Kanye, Drake, they ended the Kanye Drake beef just to get to unite to get this dude out of jail. Like, that's how powerful that dude apparently. I don't know.
It just looks sick.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Like, you should have, like, you can tell he damn near threatened Kanye to do this shit. It's like, fam, like, he already had said it on Noriega's podcast that this is not necessary and we're focused on Larry Hoover. So for you to have to tell this nigga to come here to do this shit, we know Kanye didn't want to fucking do that. That's all you.
So weird.
And hear me out. It makes Drake look like a bitch. Because now it's like, yo, you a grown-ass man having another nigga handle your beefs? That's crazy, nigga. That's why Nicki didn't like you.
Okay.
Just saying. Just saying.
I don't believe Kanye for a second too though. I think, he gave him the what's it called? Lift Yourself beat and then shitted on it the next day.
Yeah. That beef is not over. I'm gonna tell you why, because Drake gonna diss that nigga. He's gonna do it. Drake's that nigga. He's a bully.
Drake subs, yeah.
Drake's a fucking bully, bro. He's gonna get on a track and make it seem like he did, and that's why I say Drake is gonna look like a bitch in this scenario. Fam, don't even address it. Just let it go. Don't never bring it up. If you bring it up, it's gonna look like you called daddy to handle your work. And that's what I don't like. Drake the type of nigga that when he get punched in the mouth, like Drake the type of nigga that he'll pick on you all day, but then when he get punched in the mouth, like he'll run to daddy and be like, help me. Oh no, my cable. It's broken. Like, stop being a bitch ass nigga. Handle it yourself, pussy. Yeah. And why you ain't acknowledge Pusha T? Why you picking on Kanye? The mentally fragile nigga. The nigga that has Asperger's.
Yeah. Pusha T is like kind of not relevant to him, but Pusha T gave him the illest ether. Yeah,
this Pusha T gave him the best. Nigga let us know you had a son and ruined Adidas for you.
Still top 3. This is all time. Easy.
OD.
All time. Up there.
And you running a bully Kanye, nigga?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on. You got this nigga Kanye thinking you move close to him on purpose.
Kanye did diss him on that song, though.
Yeah,
the
but
song.
It's one.
That was a really good song, too.
I don't know.
Aside from Kanye.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like
3000's verse. Ooh.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I don't like Jay Prince stepping in. Like, it's like, fam, what are you doing? This looks corny.
That's so weird.
Too much theatrics.
These old heads out of.
You know what's funny about these old heads too? They be like, oh, I'm not winning on that internet shit, and then do the internet shit.
They know they need to. You have no choice. Like, if you really want to like build a brand, you gotta be on the internet.
No, when I say internet shit, I'm talking about the beefing on the internet, and like being seen, and then they'll be seen on the internet.
Part of it though. It's the brand, part of their branding of being.
This nigga has no branding.
That's what he's trying to do. I think he's
for what? Stop.
Stay in the background.
Stop. Fuck. I hate y'all. God. Only thing I hate more than them niggas is Will Smith now.
Oh no, please no more.
My
Will.
God. I owe Jada Pinkett Smith an apology because at this point, Will Smith is a bitch ass nigga. This nigga a video done resurfaced of Will Smith saying that he used to envy Tupac because he wasn't like him. Like, yo, you're the nigga from iRobot. Why are you acting like a bitch?
Hey,
like,
at what point? Like,
fuck.
I know we're all team Will and fuck Jada and all that. But like, at what point are you just a cuck? Will's kind of getting into cuck levels.
Bro,
so it's like, you know,
what the fuck? Now I see why Jada fucking August in July. Like, now I see why she's going on her, and I'm not gonna call it no tiny table talk. Now I see why she's going on her red table talk, dissing you, nigga, because you don't know how to slang that thing, because you sitting in bed saying all eyes on me, like you fucking bitch ass nigga. What's wrong with you?
Oh man.
Oh, I wanted to be like Tupac, nigga, wearing a do rag everywhere he go, a bandana everywhere he go. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
There's only so much you could do.
Oh my God. So I would not be mad if we never hear from these niggas again. I don't want to hear from Jada. I don't want to hear from Will. I do want to hear from Jaden when he puts out music. That nigga's fire. I want to hear from the daughter too. Cause Carter vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? That shit is hard, nigga. I just want to look into your eyes.
A couple of those songs, actually.
I just want to say hello tonight. Sorry. But nah, like I want to hear from them two and them two only, son. This nigga Will coming out like, yo, I almost shot my father and them. Like, nigga, what? Yeah. Like, oh, I could have pushed that nigga down the stairs. Why are you telling me this?
He said his biggest regret was he could have became friends with Tupac, but he didn't because he was too busy being jealous of his relationship with Jada. He admitted that, which is I appreciate him admitting it. But
why? Why do you appreciate it?
Because, you know, most
that nigga dead.
Most people keep that to themselves, but yeah. Most people just keep that shit send that shit to the grave, keep it to yourself, but yeah.
Keep it to the grave where,
you
know, where someone else is living.
Yeah.
Like,
keep it to the fucking grave.
Not everything gotta come with you. I've had a fuck enough of this shit, man.
I think we're done. We can't.
This is the last time I'm talking about this bitch ass nigga.
Until that Will documentary come out.
Nah, I'm done. Whatever Jada did, I take back, my nigga, because this nigga's a bitch.
Yeah.
You telling me for 20 years you felt uncomfortable in your skin, you wanted to be a bald nigga that bad?
Yeah, you know, at some point it's like, how much are you allowing? Like, of course Jada's saying all this crazy shit, but you know, she's gotten this far and no repercussions have happened. I'm not saying anything ain't happened, but like it's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just like, nah.
This shit is pathetic.
It's on you, Will. It's on you.
This shit is pathetic. They used to be the family too. Like we used to look at them as like the replacement for the Kardashian family. Like they were more upscale in the black community, and then now they just ruined it.
Would you watch that show? They made a reality show.
Yeah, I would watch. Nah. I would watch like 3 episodes to see how many times Tupac is brought up. Cause you know in the morning, like she be like, yo, I made Tupac and cereal. Like what? Like, just they start throwing out.
I said Cinnamon Toast Crunch, not Tupac.
Yeah, you start throwing out there like, oh man, this is pathetic. I could see that nigga trying to fuck her, and he's just like bringing up Tupac references the entire time. Like,
yeah, it's rough out here.
Just like, yo, I made Poetic Justice too. You want to hear it? Open the door, close the door. I am so confused. If I get a sandwich, is it really in the sand or is it a witch? She's like, nigga, what? Like, shut up. Fuck. God, I miss this nigga Tupac.
Start getting the same tattoos.
Yeah, man. I'm not doing the editing again, but oh man. I am disgusted. And I'm glad I didn't spend no longer than 4 minutes on this.
Oh, yeah. Like we got a clip.
Oh man. Yeah. Guys, I'm not talking about this no more. I'm not talking unless he kill her. And if he murder her, we gotta talk about it. Or she murder him. Yeah. I don't even have no more
Who do you think murders who?
I think
Will murders her.
I think he kills himself.
Well, yeah.
The way he been talking, it seemed like he ready to risk it. Like he's trying to end it now. So
was there one last thing you wanted to bring up before we wrap it up?
My hate for YouTube couples.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that shit was pretty disgusting. And we can wrap this up after that. We'll hit an hour. But fucking, I saw this video and like, she was pranking her boyfriend by kissing his dick. So she would be like, hey, da-da-da-da-da, mwah. And just like kiss his dick. And he's just like, what the fuck? But my issue is that the camera is in clear vision of where, like, you could see the camera. It's like I'm putting the fucking camera right now, actually. It's like, so it's like, fam, like, ow. Sorry, my zipper got stuck to my chin. So it's like, you can clearly see the fucking camera in range, but he's like playing like it's normal, but she keeps kissing his dick. And at one point in time, she raises the frame so you can't see her head. And it looks like she's like dead sucking his shit, but he doesn't look amused. It is like, it's just like, why are y'all doing this for clout?
I hate it. It's just all the fake real content out there.
Yeah.
Pretending like shit is all staged, but they're pretending like, oh, this is our
Now,
content.
I did see one YouTube couple that was dumb funny. I saw it on TikTok. So basically what happens is you take baking soda and you put in ketchup, and when you open it, it'll just like blast out. So he put the baking soda in the ketchup, and he's like, yo, babe, like, what kind of ketchup did you fucking buy? Like, it's not working. Like, it's not coming out. And she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, look, like, I can't get it out. And she's like, let me see. And he's like, watch. And he just opened it, and it just blasted right in her fucking face. And like, she was mad as shit. Like, and that looked like it hurt. Like,
that's a real prank. I respect
that's a real prank, because you gotta deal with an argument later. Like, I was like, yo, why'd you do that? Like, that's a prank.
Those white couple pranks where it's like, oh, babe, I accidentally left the dish soap out. Like, what?
Like, all right, where else do you leave it? Like,
tee.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We just gotta abolish YouTube couples. But this whole thing of like, but people fall for this shit, and it's crazy. Like,
yeah, on the regular.
It's like, yo, what makes you wake up in the morning, go on YouTube and say, yo, let me watch Mike and Ash?
Someone's clicking this shit.
That's just weird. Like, are you that? Like, I'm lonely, my nigga. I ain't that lonely.
Goals. Relationship goals.
No, that's lonely.
Meanwhile, they all cheating on each other. Yeah.
That's just crazy. They're probably not even in a relationship. It's just for shits and giggles. We should do that.
You want to be in a fake gay relationship?
Yeah.
YouTube couple. Oh, we did do Power Couple 2022. Ooh, okay.
Who's the bottom? You.
Do I look like the bottom? I think.
Yeah.
I think I'd be the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lead the podcast, so you might as well be the bottom.
Damn.
So. Big top over here, boy.
Okay.
Oh God, I threw my hip out
top
saying
energy.
That. Fuck it. Oh, this is random, and I'm gonna end it here after this. Did you see that video of Chloe Bailey on Twitter? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, so sexy. She's starting OnlyFans.
What? You thought it was sexy?
The one with the lollipop and shit?
Yeah, you thought that was sexy, my nigga? Oh my God, no.
Nut.
What? You serious?
Well, no, I'm dragging it.
Oh, okay. No, not the nut thing, but like, you thought it was a good clip?
It was a little overly sexual, but yeah.
I thought, this is why I hate.
I watched it at like 7 a.m. I'm like, oh shit.
I don't like when the pretty girls that aren't fun do shit, because it was like, this was cringe.
Was it cringy?
It was super cringy. It was not sexy at all. Like, I was, hey, tall my lollipops.
I watched it without the volume, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like, without the volume, I think
yeah, without the volume, it's like, oh, shit.
I was like, okay.
With the volume, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this? Niggas is like,
I was like, oh, okay.
the quote tweets were
really
killing her. It was like, are you jerking off alone right now? Like, it's like any porn. Like,
I saw those captions. I saw that. Like,
any porn title.
As soon as I log into Key Movies 1, 2, 3 or whatever.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 movies. Yeah. Find young hot ebonies near you. Like, but they really, she now was the poster child for finding young hot ebonies in my area.
Yeah, she's the new.
That was a horrible thirst trap. I've never seen. I mean, I've seen bad thirst traps.
What was she even?
Having 4 million followers. She was just saying thank you.
Okay.
Bro, show your ass. Like, none of that just made me feel happy. Like,
kind of sauce, you can see a little Ariel in there.
I don't care. She ruined it by speaking. Like, imagine like your girl send you that shit. You like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I'd be into it.
Hey.
At least she's trying. Effort.
I just want to say I'm really proud of you for getting 1 million subscribers on your podcast.
Hey.
Congrats. Like, what the fuck is this, bitch?
Cloud chasing. They trying to take my money.
What is this, bitch? I don't want this shit. Get off. You think I need your congratulations for this shit? Suck my dick. Like, I did this shit on my own. 2 hands. 1 knuckle, nigga.
1 knuckle. 1 voice.
1 voice. 2 voices. 1 mixer. All us. By ourselves. Real niggas. Real street. You ever see the gangbang, nigga?
Can you get him with a bong bong one time? Bing bong.
No, bong.
Bing bong.
Can we keep doing that? Because it's not ours. Like,
okay.
I hope I clicked the right one. All right, guys. Yo, and we are out here. Bye.
Peace.